Thanksgiving 2025. Honestly, this a throwback video that I wasn't going to post, but then tonight, after thinking about stuff, I just decided to go ahead and post it. So my Thanksgiving was spent at a Motel 6, and boy was it raggedy. I mean, what a shithole. All I ate was tuna and a bag of potato chips. And when I got there, it was so unattractive and uncomfortable that I couldn't even lay down and go to sleep. This was Thanksgiving Day, and while people were probably in nice houses, clean houses, eating good home cooked meals, I'm at a dingy, dirty Motel 6 with 2 packs of family-sized tuna and some Temu Doritos, not the name brand Doritos, but like the cheap kind that just say nacho tortilla chips. I think they like Clancy brand. And that was my Thanksgiving dinner. And I wasn't around family or friends. I was literally just there alone. The only familiar friend that was there with me is that crock pot you see me cleaning. And it was so cold that night that, I just took the little money I had to just get me a hotel just for one night so I could be off the streets, get showered up, get a decent sleep. But when I got there, I couldn't get a decent sleep. So I just used it as an opportunity to clean stuff and just kind of enjoy the heat. I was so paranoid that a bed bug was gonna crawl on me or a roach or who knows. And then as far as the shower part goes, I never even took off my daggone snowsuit because the bathroom looked just as bad as the main room. And I know you get what you pay for, and that's all I could afford. So I definitely got what I paid for. So I was just like, well, let me just take this time to just clean my crock pot real good, enjoy some warm heat, and enjoy nobody pulling up next to me while I'm asleep, trying to bother me. But this is why I say depression ain't real. Depression is a choice. Right here at this moment, I could have looked at my whole situation and made a choice to be depressed. But even though this is pitiful and sad, I could not choose to be depressed. I think depression is an illusion. When I look at people who say they depressed, I just think that's people that don't got the things that they want in life. So they really are sad, and then they let the sadness eat them up, and then they claim depression. But I feel like if I can make it through nights like this, situations like this, and not make the choice to be depressed, then depression doesn't really exist. Right here at this moment on this night, it was plenty things I wanted. I wanted to be around loving people, home cooked food, a nice environment, laughter, joy. That's the type of stuff I wanted to be around. But I couldn't. I wasn't. I've spent so much time alone. I've spent so many nights being lonely that I made lonely my homie. So loneliness is now a familiar friend now. And there are so many people that can't walk through life alone. I remember like growing up, my adolescent years, I would hear my older cousins talk about how they kept toxic people around just for the sake of having somebody there. And that could never be my style, which is why I was always the black sheep of the family. Growing up, like my cousins that I was around, I felt like they didn't treat me right. And that would cause me to walk alone in life versus some of my other cousins that felt that way. They would continue the relationships just for the simple fact of not being alone. So they say being alone makes you strong. Well, I got to be one of the strongest people walking this earth. Like, seriously, I'm not even trying to toot my own horn or give myself extra credit. I just know I've done so many things alone, spent so much time alone that it could be labeled as depressing by another set of eyes, but I wouldn't label it as depressing. So who's ever watching this, think about where you were on Thanksgiving 2025. Think about what you ate. Think about who you were with. Think about the feeling that it brought. Think about all the laughter that was shared. Think about the memories you created that will last you until next Thanksgiving or the Thanksgiving after that. And then look at me and think about the memory that I created this night in a dingy, cheap Motel 6, cleaning a crock pot with my dirty snowsuit on, eating tuna and cheap nacho tortilla chips. I mean, but I didn't cry this night. I didn't claim depression. I just kind of walked around and tended to my things until I got too tired to pretty much do anything else. And after a while, I finally was able to sit down, lay down, and watch some TV. After a while, and I only got probably 3-4 hours of sleep because I checked in at like 3 p.m. that day, and I probably didn't fall asleep until like 3 in the morning, and then I woke up at like 7 in the morning. So it was hard, but the whole time I laid there, I just kept all my stuff on because I was paranoid something was gonna crawl on me. I mean, I didn't even get under the covers. I just watched the little movies that they played on TV, and was just thinking my thoughts. But I would say the highlight of the night was that I was looking at TV and The Water Boy came on. And the funniest scene in that movie, was when he said, the white dude, I don't know his name, he was the coach, but he was like, "Get her country ass on out of here, Sheriff."